Bob Waterloo was born in 1942 in Evanston, Illinois, to Napoleon and Emma Waterloo. His father proudly served his country in World War II, and when he returned from the war, the Waterloos bought 2 corner grocery stores in Chicago. By the age of 9, Bob was already working at the family businesses after school and on weekends. Summers were spent at his parents' resort in northern Wisconsin, where he cleared land, cleaned boats, cut grass, built cottages, and helped vacationers enjoy their stay. In high school, Bob played snare drum in the band and timpani in the orchestra. Bob was 15 when his father tragically passed away, but Bob's sense of responsibility never wavered. He continued working weekends at the store and helping his mother run the resort. At 19, Bob began his professional career in the mailroom at International Minerals and Chemical Corporation in Skokie, Illinois. But he didn't deliver mail for long. His intelligence and ambition stood out, and he was quickly promoted to customer service clerk. Outside of work, Bob attended Northwestern University's night school and began courting Kay, the love of his life. They married in 1963. By age 30, Bob was promoted to manager of the Foundry Services Department in Detroit. Bob likes to joke that he's had a hard time holding a job, but each step in his career was a step forward. He accepted the sales manager role at Federal Bentonite in Aurora, Illinois, and he, Kay, and their daughters, Debbie and Beth, moved back to Illinois. During those years, Bob attended Aurora University, where he graduated with honors from their business program and received awards for outstanding commitment and service. A lifelong learner, he completed classes through the American Management Association and even attended the Wharton School of Business for a financial management course. After 8 years, another opportunity called. Vice President of Marketing for Eisenman Chemical Company in Greeley, Colorado, serving the oil and gas industries. Eventually, Bob found his true home at Hill & Griffith Company, where he has spent the last 35 years. At Hill & Griffith, Bob is fondly known as Captain Concrete. He even says so on his license plate. At Hill & Griffith, Bob turned his focus to the precast concrete industry, helping grow what was once a small division into a major area of expertise. As manager of distributor sales and technical sales manager, Bob traveled across the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. U.S. Airways loved him. He often was asked to train production staff on the proper use of form release, published technical articles for NCPA's magazine, and led training sessions at the Precast Show. Under his leadership, Hill & Griffith became a consistent presence at the Precast Show and annual convention, with Bob and his sales team proudly manning the booth year after year.
We want to congratulate you on your receiving the Yoakum Award for 2025. Since our first NCPA show together in 1993 to today, you have shown true dedication and commitment to the NCPA, the precast concrete industry, and your many friends and colleagues along the way. Plus, the sheer number of bug boxes you provided all of our children and grandchildren. Sheesh. Robert, for all that you've done for Hill & Griffith's Griffco product line, the number of improvements you've made at hundreds of producers throughout North America, for you always being there for me as a mentor and as a friend. I say thank you. We say thank you and congratulations to you and Miss Kay on receiving the Yoakum Award.
Congratulations, Bob. I will remember the first time we met. And with that handshake came a lifetime of professional respect and a heck of a lot of fun. NCPA is fortunate to have an ambassador such as you. And life is fortunate to have you and Kay demonstrate a loving and blessed relationship. I am so happy for you, Bob. Well done.
Well, hello, Bob. It's Dale from H&G. We've known each other for a long time, and you've been an asset to the company. Your work on the precast concrete releases created a new product line for the company. Your goal has always been to see all your customers succeed. The company and NCPA benefit from your efforts and membership.
At one NCPA show in Denver, Bob met Brenda Ibitz. During their conversation, membership came up, and Bob asked, "I travel all over the country. What can I do?" That question sparked a passion for growing NCPA's membership. His efforts earned him Top Gun recognition for attracting new members, the famous leather jacket, the Yoakum Award for sponsoring the most new members, and the coveted NCPA ring.
Congratulations! Almost doesn't seem adequate enough just to say that. When Miss Kay called me to share the wonderful news, we both cried happy tears, and she asked me to share a few of the moments that I had, and I said, well, it's going to take me a while because it all started 29 years ago in Denver, Colorado at the first show that I managed for NCPA. And you walked right up to me and you said, hello, I'm SOB. And I looked at you sort of funny. You said, that's sweet old Bob, for those who know me. And then you said 4 things. You said, I'm sold out on NCPA and everything it stands for. You said, I travel all over North America. Please give me some membership packets and put me to work sponsoring members. I did, and you did. A trailblazer, breaking records. I mean, when I hung my NCPA hat up last year in 2024, you had well over 100 new members. You had the passion, the love. I would even go as far as to say that God, this is your priorities. God, Miss Kay and family, and then NCPA is tied with Hill and Griffith right there. It's number 3. But seriously, and I was serious sort of about that. Seriously, you've worked hard. It's been an amazing trip, and it's been an amazing thing to watch, and now you are officially part of Precast royalty. So congratulations, SOB, and here's a big cyber hug for you.
Outside of work, Bob is known as Sweet Old Bob. A lifelong woodworker, he creates handcrafted educational games and toys. He and Kay sell them at local craft fairs in the weeks leading up to Christmas at Sweet Old Bob's Workshop booth. In recent years, through the Central Indiana Woodworkers Club, he's devoted his skills to making toys for underprivileged and hospitalized children.
Hi, Grandpa. Congratulations, and I'm so proud of you. And by the way, I'm helping cover the craft show for you. I can't wait to see you back home in Indiana. Love you.
Congratulations on winning this award, Grandpa. It is definitely well deserved. As for the craft show, I've got it under control. I love you a bunch. If you need me, call me.
When Bob's not working with wood, you might see him with a book or a fishing pole in his hands. He's fished all over, from Lake Erie to Alaska, and everywhere in between, including Texas, the Bahamas, Aruba, Key West, North Carolina, Wisconsin, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, and Washington. This month, Bob and Kay celebrate their 62nd wedding anniversary. Over the years, they've vacationed in Aruba for 2 decades, traveled to numerous countries, and visited every state in the U.S., attending precast shows and NCPA conventions along the way. He and Kay have 2 daughters, Debbie and Beth, 5 grandchildren, Brian, Melody, Everest, Ethan, and Jackson, and, as of June, 1 great-granddaughter, Anne. In the past year, they also welcomed 2 new granddaughters-in-law, Sarah and Izzy. There are many sides to Bob, but the 2 most important are his family and his Catholic faith. Bob's favorite times are when he is surrounded by his family, whether water skiing at Waterloo Resort when the girls were younger, spending time together at family gatherings and eating a good holiday meal, or playing a game of cribbage or dominoes, maybe planting his garden or even trimming trees. A favorite of his grandsons.
Hi, Grandpa. Congratulations on receiving this award. It's truly inspirational to me how much of an impact you've made in your work life and in everything you do. I wish I could be there to see you receive this award, but since I can't, I wanted to say I'm extremely proud of you, and thank you so much for being such an amazing example of true work ethic in my life. Thank you, I love you, and congratulations.
Hello from Wyoming, Grandpa. Izzy and I are so excited that you are receiving this award. We know that you have definitely earned it with your hard work. You are a great role model and a wonderful grandfather. We love you so much, and we are excited to see you soon. Congratulations!
Congratulations on the well-earned recognition, Grandpa/Great-Grandpa.
We love you.
Bob serves his church by ushering weekly at Mass, supporting the men's club events, and even cooking brats at the annual church festival. His advice is simple but timeless. Start saving early. Be frugal, but not cheap. Coffee at Speedway for $1.39 tastes just as good as $6 at Starbucks. Work hard and smart, believe in God, and love your wife, children, and grandchildren.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Bob.
Dad, congratulations on receiving the Yoakum Award. You've always worked so hard for our family. You are such a good example to us, and especially to your grandchildren, of how to live, love, laugh, and always do your best. You know what they say, what goes around comes around. So I'll give you a reminder of how you used to always support me in all my musical endeavors.
And I get the joy of going second. But no, in all seriousness, Bob, we're so proud of you and on the earning or being voted in for this award, the Yoakum Award. Congratulations. You're a great man, a great fisherman, a man of faith, and a real inspiration to our children, your grandchildren. And we just couldn't be happier for you, for Kay, and for your organization.
And if you think Bob is retired by now, you'd be mistaken. He's still hard at work, representing Hill and Griffith and NCPA at conventions and the Precast Show.
Hi, Dad. Congratulations on receiving this award. You put your heart into serving NCPA, just like you do with everything else. We're so proud of you and so excited. Congratulations.
Please retire so we can go fishing all the time.
Bob, on behalf of your family, friends, colleagues, and the precast industry, we are proud to honor you as the recipient of the 2025 Robert E. Yoakum Award.